Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and right now I want to go over this stock because it has the potential to explode in this coming year. And so I want to update you guys right now because it could be a really great opportunity to get in. So the stock we're looking at right now is Iqiyi, also known as Iqiyi. And those of you who don't know what Iqiyi is, I have made a video on Iqiyi explaining why I was so bullish on this before. And so in short, this is the Netflix of China. They are owned by Baidu, and so these guys are dominant in the streaming space. And so on a technical basis, these guys have not looked better. So since their IPO in about 2018, Iqiyi has been trading pretty much sideways throughout this entire run. You can see we've had support here at around $16.47, and then we've had resistance here at around $28. And so every time Iqiyi interacts with resistance, we get rejected. Every time we bounce off support, it poses for a great buying opportunity. And the reason why I want to bring up the stock right now is because when you see a stock consolidate in a range for over 2 years, chances are the move that it's going to make is going to be exceptional. And so that is why I want to talk about Iqiyi today, because right now we are right under our level of resistance. So today we actually got a little bit over, but we got rejected, and now we are sitting right here below. If we just kind of look at the volume on our daily time frame, since our bounce off of support, we've had exceptional buying here on Iqiyi stock. And so another thing I want to mention is our MACD. Our MACD is not only positive, but it has crossed over here, which is extremely bullish. Another bullish point here is our 50 SMA is about to cross our 100 SMA. And so we got a recent crossover here over our 200, and now we are on the verge of our 100-day SMA. And so all the technical indications are looking extremely bullish. And just off this pattern, we know if Iqiyi breaks this line of resistance, back tests this level, this thing is gone. Remember, this little run up right here was the IPO for Iqiyi. We went all the way up to about 45, and then we never got to that point again. We're looking at a stock in China, in an emerging industry, also in a recovering economy that got destroyed by Donald Trump. And now with Biden in office, with more leniency, the Chinese economy is going to prosper, and this is going to be one of the biggest companies that comes out of China in the next decade. I know that because of how big streaming is. You guys know Disney Plus, you know Netflix, you know how big these are, and this is the equivalent for those people in China. And if you look at the population numbers in China and in North America, China has a huge population. So this company is also backed by essentially the Google of China, Baidu. And so these guys are set up to succeed. And so right now they just have to execute, and they have been creating a content library. Yes, their bottom line numbers are still negative, but this company is creating its own content. So it is investing in itself to make this content, to grow its content library. And then as it grows its library, it's going to increase its subscription costs, and that is going to run the bottom line numbers up like crazy. And so on a technical basis, this could be a very nice level to be getting into Iqiyi. One thing I also want to mention is that when a stock IPOs and it's a good company, it eventually exceeds its IPO price eventually. It may take 5 years, it may take 10 years, it may take 30 days, but it eventually exceeds that level. And so for Iqiyi, we have a IPO high of around $46. And so with Iqiyi trading at $27 right now, I believe at the very least we will get back to that level of 46. But in the long term, I do believe Iqiyi is going to be a $100 stock. And yes, I may sound crazy for that, but the fundamentals of this type of business model are so bullish. The type of moves that this company is making is so bullish. The type of investments they have from other companies are so bullish. So I just wanted to make sure you guys understand how great this opportunity can be. The technical setup could not look better here for Iqiyi. All it has to do now is break resistance, back test, and this thing is a gem. And so if you guys like this quick little update video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.